Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Dallas, Texas, celebrating Trans Day of Visibility. Let's have a good time. Yes! What is going on? All children can get free gender reassignment surgery!
Get a fucking life up!
Kill yourself!
Man, transgenderism and the state of Texas!
Look at this! You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, I'm so scared. Look at these transgenders! Tranny attack! Oh, welcome here. Tranny attack! Fuck off! Oh, what are you gonna do? Get the fuck! Hey, you're just hitting us.
Tell you to leave!
Let go! These are a bunch of transgenders. They want to cut out children's penises. These are sick losers. Your parents are ashamed of you. Yeah, your parents are ashamed of you. You guys are all losers.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Primetime with Alex Stein. It's a little dark tonight, but we're gonna push through for the 300th episode. It is a wild night, guys. Primetime with Alex Stein has made it to 300 episodes. A lot of people said that this would not be possible, and you know, I was not worried at all, not at one point at all. Even when I almost got fired because of Nikki Haley, I was not even worried then, because the Blaze stands for free speech, and we love the Blaze, and I know they are going to stand by me, so that's why I stand with this company as the best company in the world. It's always an honor and privilege to come to work here every single day. And 300 episodes, I'm so excited for 300 more episodes. We got to make that happen, and the way we make that happen is by you chat rats getting involved, sharing the show, clipping the show, talking about the pimp on a blimp, and not just me, but talking about the world in which we live in and trying to call out the absurdity, and I need your help with that. And that's why we got some great chat rats like Morgan, Scott Starboard, Matt Adams, going viral. You guys are doing some great work, and we lost some chat rats along the way, but that's what happens when you have a show like this. You have people that you love and people that you hate, and people love and hate me, and that's what's kind of unique about having a show or creating content, is that there are machinations of like your fans, of people that like you at one point, they loved you a lot, and then they start to not like you, and then there's people that didn't like you at first, and then they like you. So it happens both ways, but it is just kind of a unique relationship, to say the least, when it comes to creating content. Or what did you say, Jimmy, in my ear? Bring it on, guys. You saw him on the first episode. He's arguably the biggest guest we've ever had on the show. He's a personal friend of mine and a guy I strive to be like, the one, the only, Gavin McInnes. Gavin, how are you doing?
What's up, my brother, man?
Yes, dude, looking good. You're in the car, and like I said, can you believe we made it to 300? I can't believe I didn't get fired when I called Nikki Haley's staffer and asked her if she was going to do OnlyFans.
I thought you were at 100. You know, Alex, the beauty of your show is, and this is why I'm so proud that I discovered you, is it's different every episode. You're the least boring guy I've ever met. You get out there, you're on the street, you're with the trannies, you're with the big booty Latinas, then you're back in the studio, you've got the guests. That's the key to this business, is, as the Pet Shop Boys would say, never being boring.
Gavin, coming from you, I don't want to just sit here and kiss your butt the whole time. I'm not just saying that. That means the world, that you couldn't have been any nicer. And Gavin, I don't want to just sit here and kiss your butt, but I do strive to be like you. I want to talk about a little bit of the drama that I've been in with Milo. Milo came and attacked me. I like Milo. I think Milo and he shared a clip with a mutual friend. I don't think he's mad at me. How do I kind of mend the fences with a guy like Milo, in your personal opinion, dealing with characters like that?
Well, the problem with Milo is he's a saboteur, and it's fun when you're on his good side, but when you're on his bad side, it's bad fucking news. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you can cuss. You can cuss, and you're right.
I would recommend just dropping it and letting time play out. You know, you can't, when there's certain people out there in this scene where when you get in the trenches with them in the shit and they turn against you, you know, they've been collecting a hard drive of the time you farted on Christmas Eve. So I wouldn't try to mend it. I would just move on.
Okay, well, I
did.
Well, I like that advice. I like that advice. Okay, now I got to ask you about your best friend. I think we lost him. Did we drop him totally, or did it just Gavin? Your best friend, Kanye West, he's gone full hoodie. I think it's hilarious, honestly. I don't even think it's that offensive because it's a black hoodie. So, I mean, if anything, it's the opposite of a white hoodie. What is your opinion on it?
I don't think Ye knows that is a traditional Catholic costume. What do they call it? The chipotle or whatever, where they wear them in white, black, blue. I think he just thinks it's a black Klansman uniform that's very tall. Because he's not the most informed guy in the world. He's just a crazy, no, not crazy. I don't like calling him crazy.
Yeah.
What I mean by crazy is just like eccentric, over-the-top artist who wants to push the boundaries. David Bowie said he was a Nazi. He wanted to bring back the Third Reich. He's just being weird. And the fact that everyone overreacts shows you that he's got a point. We're all way too uptight. When artists do crazy shit, we should laugh and enjoy it, not shut down bank accounts.
You're exactly right, Gavin. And you've had your bank account shut down. And your friend of the show, a radio icon, Anthony Cumia, just signed with WABC. I love that signing. I want to get into that. But is there a place at WABC for you, Gavin? You should have. If you were at WABC, you would have a hit show immediately, in my opinion.
Well, I've got censored.tv.
No, I know you have censored, but I'm saying, I mean, I don't know. I haven't even talked to you about this, but why is WABC not knocking on your door, Gavin? That seems like a huge missed opportunity.
Simmer down. We're getting to that. So you go to censored.tv/tour. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Okay. Censored.tv/tour. Censored.tv. No, but I am a different category of band. I am perma-banned because of the Proud Boys. The fear is that I'll start a revolution. And as Jordan Peterson says, good men are incredibly dangerous. So I'm not demeaning anyone else who's been redeemed, but I am irredeemable, permanent blacklist. And I got to be honest, that's where I like to be. I don't want to be normal. Why be normal?
Well, Gavin, I mean, just all the work that you've done, you've always been a trailblazer. I do think that, and this is the cliche, the pendulum is swinging back, right? So I don't know why.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know why somebody wouldn't take a chance on you, considering everything that you've created. And I don't want to do a butt kissing session, but the fact that Anthony has already caused controversy at WABC, but they need controversy. They need people talking about it, and it's been good controversy so far. I'm just saying it would be stupid for a company, and ABC, forget about WABC, any company. It just doesn't make sense in this new era where Snow White's universally panned. That we need to go the opposite of Snow White, and the opposite of Snow White is Gavin McInnes, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, you got to separate me from that. I'm never coming back. I'm like the dark horse. But you're right that Anthony being on WABC is a major turning point. The culture is switching. People are sick of trans sports. People are sick of these blue-haired. You know, one of the reasons they're giving Jasmine Crockett so much airtime is because the DNC realizes that they got to step back, and they're bringing in the losers like when the outfielders are allowed to pitch at a game that's 40-0. So there's definitely a massive change in the culture, and I'm not part of that, but that doesn't mean it's not a real thing, an awesome thing.
Well, I would argue that you are a part of it. I mean, considering you and Anthony
Hello?
have... yeah, I got you. I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. We'll only keep you up for a couple more minutes. So, Gavin, everybody needs to go to Compound Censored. I love the connection. You and Anthony do a weekly show where he can be uncensored. But now this is a tough question. John Castimedes, it's hard to say his last name, but billionaire, he did recently say, this is the one hard question, if Anthony says anything anti-Semitic, he'll be kicked off the air. But I know Anthony is not anti-Semitic. I've had conversations with him privately. He's not anti-Semitic. And I know you're not anti-Semitic. But are you worried that Anthony potentially could get in trouble for something like that?
I'm from Montreal, I'm from upstate New York, and I'm from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So I've been surrounded by not just Jews, but like Hasidic Jews my entire adult life. So I'm more involved in the Jew stuff than him. And I'm technically a Zionist, I'm pro-Jew, but I'm coming at it from a lot less Dunning-Kruger area than a lot of these rookies. Anthony's different. Anthony's more like a typical Southerner, a typical Long Islander. Jews aren't really on his radar. So when you interrogate him about Zionism, he's like, I don't know. Israel seems all right. What's the big deal? Like this new wave of anti-Semitism is so over the top passionate. It reminds me of like black power dudes who blame whites for all their problems. It's a crutch that they use. And Anthony's never been like that. And like Jews are on my radar because they've been my people since I was 18. But Ant is not, like, you might as well ask him about the Amish. So no, I wouldn't be worried about him going full Nazi.
Yeah, me neither. I know that he's not because I've actually talked to him about it, and no, he has no critiques like that. But this is what's crazy is that they might say that, oh, even though you speak positive, they label you far right, they label potentially Anthony far right. But then you see that they're declassifying information that Hitler might have ran away to Argentina, which I firmly believe. I don't believe Hitler killed himself, Gavin, because he was an animal lover. Germany was one of the first countries to create animal protection laws. And the idea that he was with Ava Braun and blew his brains out, her brains out, and the dog, I don't believe that he would kill his dog too. That's just a one too far. I know that he did the Holocaust, but I can't imagine him killing his dog. I know that sounds crazy. But why is that not anti-Semitic to say that Argentina was harboring the world's worst dictator ever?
Well, I missed my exit. I hope you're happy now. I couldn't see ways. That whole Argentina stuff, my biggest problem with all of this Hitler and Holocaust revisionism is, to be totally frank, I don't care. Like, I don't care about the Armenian genocide. I don't really care if Mao killed 50 million or 80 million. He killed 80 million.
Yeah.
But yeah, this obsession with this one tiny part of history, it's not my cup of tea. I think I see you guys having fun with it, with Hitler's skull being in Argentina and the skull in Russia having female DNA. I don't know. I'm so focused on like the past year in America that I tend to sleep on what could potentially be incredibly important historical events.
I'm the opposite. I listen to a Holocaust documentary every night to go to bed. Okay, so Gavin. Okay, last thing, because I know. Sorry about the exit thing. Last thing. Donald Trump is getting a little criticism. Elon stepped down from DOGE. Is Elon a good guy? I mean, that's the last thing in your opinion, because he does some good stuff. He does some critical stuff. I'm kind of on Team Ashley St. Clair, honestly. You know, he knocked her up. I think he should pay her. But what's going on with him stepping down, in your opinion, Gav?
I missed another exit.
Fuck.
I missed my U-turn. God damn.
Just one more minute. Just one more minute, Gavin. I'm sorry. And you're not, and that's not an adult beverage, right? That's a soda pop. Is that correct?
That's a Coors Banquet. I can't have Bud anymore. I mean, I could do Bud Heavies, but Bud Light blew it, and it's affected my driving because
You're on a farm right now, right? You're not on a legal road. You're on a ranch or a farm, right? Right now for legal purposes.
I'm on a CGI course, practicing driving after getting my license taken away. I have to practice on these CGI. Now you got me driving through the suburbs, for crying out loud. Sorry, what was your last question?
Last question is Elon, him stepping down. Is that good, bad?
This is a solo cup full of piss, by the way. That's the only way you could drive without being pulled over.
You are the most legendary live urinator. You did it against Destiny. That was a legendary urination. And you also had a legendary, what was it? The wacky tobacco penis on Nerdrotic. What are those called? Floppy cock?
That was my penis. When I told Chrissy Meyer that, she goes, that looked exactly like a real penis. And I go, yeah, real penises tend to do that.
Well, let's not tell YouTube.
What's your question before I miss my exit?
Okay, last question. Elon Musk steps down from Doge. Is this good? Is he crooked? He wants to put a computer in your brain to be able to get an erection. I mean, is he a good guy or is he a bad guy, Gavin?
You know, he does fit a lot of the criteria of Satan with the putting the chip in there and controlling the narrative, and how is it the Book of Revelations where they talk about how the Satan will come as a savior, and we'll all think he's saving us, and he'll argue that he's uniting everyone together, but he'll actually polarize everyone, and that's when he takes over. But I think that's just a coincidence. All I know is he was elected to cut waste. He discovered fraud. He discovered a scam that the government was using to launder hundreds of billions of dollars, and no one is treating him like a hero. Can you imagine if Kamala Harris did this, how much everyone would be freaking out? They'd be like, well, you doubted her, and here she is cutting waste, saving the country. It just shows you that we're so polarized that even when someone does exactly what they said they're going to do and cuts a scam, a money laundering scheme, the first reaction is a 25-hour Adderall-induced pissing in your diaper rant where you go, everyone's crying, everyone's scared. Yeah, this is, politics is sports to most people, and they won't admit, shit.
Okay, all right, Gavin, we know we got to let you go. Last question, is Elon the daddy of Ashley St. Clair's baby? Because they say they're going to do a paternity test. Maury retweeted him. Is he the actual dad?
He seems like the dad.
Me
Ashley
too.
doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that. You just cost me about 20 minutes in wrong turns. In fact, I'm going to break the law here and do an illegal U-turn.
Well, technically, you're already breaking the law. You're drinking a Coors Banquet, and that's technically already.
No. Don't blame Coors. This is on you.
That's true. This is my fault. Well, Gavin, thank you for blazing the trail that people like myself can follow. I wouldn't be Alex Stein if it wasn't for Gavin McInnes. You did discover me. It's always a privilege and always a pleasure. Drive safe, brother, and I'll hit you up.
Hold on. I want to say something.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is talking about the Yankees bats and how should the Mets use those bats. I'm a Mets fan, but I will concede that to use a magic bat, you have to be able to hit the ball. So it's one thing for people to say, oh, I discovered Alex Stein and I gave Alex Stein a break. That's just the bat. The thing about Alex Stein is he actually hit the ball. You hit the ball and you keep hitting it out of the park, and that's why you're successful. Opportunities, schmopportunities. This kind of success is 99% sweat, and I've seen nothing but sweat from you. That's why you're winning.
You're the man, Gavin. Wow, that means a lot. And those torpedo bats, though, I think that's going to change this. Should they outlaw those or let them? I'd say let them play with them.
Dude, it just changes the sweet spot on the bat. Anyone can use them. The Yankees are hitting it out of the park because they're literally hitting it out of the park. I hate their guts, but they're winning justifiably, and so are you.
And so are you. All right, guys, everybody go give a shout out and a subscription to Compound Censored. It is a great incubator of a lot of talent. It is it's worth a subscription. Thank you, Gavin, and hopefully I'll talk to you for the next 300 episodes. So you're the man. Drive safe. Coors. We love you, Coors. No Miller Lite, no Bud Light, none of that tranny fluid. We drink Saratoga and Coors. God bless you, Gavin. Be safe, brother.
Cheers, pal.
Well, Gavin's the man. I did not know that he would be committing multiple misdemeanors on the show, though, like that. We don't know what state he's in, and that was a prop Coors. I just want to say for our legal department that was watching this live stream right now, that was not. Why lie? That was Coors Light, and Gavin McInnes is a badass. Or that was a Coors Banquet, excuse me. You know, it's funny because Gavin is. This is what's so great about Gavin, and because he was driving, we kept on making him miss wrong turns. Gavin, not only from creating Vice, he made a good amount of money from Vice. He'll tell you that. He likes to tell people that, but he did. But Gavin, when it comes to what makes him happy, and it's so different than other people, like Gavin is one of the most genuine guys. Like he has an old school Jaguar that he drives, and he can drive whatever kind of car he wants. His car looks really cool, but he's the type of guy that wants to have a cool looking car, not because it's like the most expensive car. Like he is actually hip, he's actually stylish, he's actually a unique guy, and that's why Gavin, to me, is, and I don't want to just kiss his ass the whole time, but that's why he's unique, and that's why he's special, because he's so genuinely insane in a good way. Like just drinking a beer in a car, driving down the highway, that's badass, and I do not encourage you to do the same, so do not. But that's a real man, and that's what our country is lacking, is in not drinking and driving. I'm not endorsing that. But I'm saying Gavin is the last of a generation of people that weren't afraid to be unapologetically themselves. And now we have this new era of, young people that are not even themselves. They are apologetically someone different. And that's why they're constantly having so many struggles with their sexual identity, because of the constant pornography and the constant over-sexualization that they're facing. So it's just kind of this weird vibe where we used to have like people like Gavin that are, like I said, unapologetically themselves. And now we have people that are very apologetically someone else, constantly wanting visibility and awareness for their transition or their sexual orientation, when in reality, nobody cares what your sexual orientation is. You know, do whatever the hell you want, but don't make it your whole entire identity. But that's where we're at. So thank you to Gavin for coming on. Now, do we have an ad read, Jimmy? I don't know if Jimmy's mic's on, but we do have an ad read, but we didn't have a chance to play it with Gavin. So let's play the highlight, our first viral video from Primetime with Alex Stein. Sought #1 of Gavin freaking out on Josiah. Shout out Josiah, too, and Isabella. OGs 3 years ago. Feels like a long time ago. And it's just insane that I'm even saying that, episode 300. So let's play from episode #1, Gavin's first.
I'm also an expert in get off your fucking phone.
No, do not talk to the audience. No, Gavin.
That's really
now he's breaking
rude,
the fourth wall.
You're the studio audience. You're on your phone.
Okay, see, now we have to break the fourth wall. What people is not seeing is that.
Christ, sorry, I'm boring you.
Gavin, this is
you
my
guys,
show.
Shut up.
Okay.
We can hear all your chattering.
Now we're going off the
Whisper
rails. All right.
Most annoying background I've ever been a part of.
Okay, Gavin we're gonna give him a hint of fentanyl, and we're gonna calm him down a little bit. Things are
Chatty crew and the fucking phone bunch. Leave it in your pocket. You're at a show. You're part of the show.
I actually do agree with him. I think security
Holy
needs
shit!
to.
It's so disrespectful.
Can security take him out? The young kid in the front.
They're
with his
all
phone?
their phones.
Okay, well, listen, Gavin, we got to be a little more entertaining because they're out there looking at their
No,
Instagram.
it's that old generation, man. It's their fucking crap.
And that is true. It's a freaking 18-year-old kid. Why is that? Why are these young kids so addicted to their phone and internet pornography?
And they're not looking at like updates saying, oh, there's a tornado warning in effect. They're just scrolling through some simp garbage Instagram reels of some married woman with big tits. Grow up.
That's a classic clip. And, I was actually thinking about that clip and before the show, and Gavin had such a good point. And I was just like, it's really sad. I was imagining a time when and this sounds insane for me to say this, even though it's not that insane. In this day and age, in this era, we don't even watch TV, because even if your TV's on and like something's on, you're like looking at your phone too. So you can't even enjoy TV anymore. And I haven't really gone to the movies lately, but now even when you go to a movie, you're looking at your phone. So it's like the simple things that used to distract us. We're getting distracted from our distractions, from the stuff that was meant to be pleasurable distractions like TV. We distract ourselves from those distractions with our phone. So it's almost very meta and insane how we all look into this phone. Even when a show is going on like that, I really don't blame Josiah. If I was in the audience, I'd be looking at my phone too. Incredibly rude. I should have kicked his ass. But my point is, it is weird how we live in this digital media era where we literally consume everything from this screen. Even if we have a 60-inch TV on our wall with like the best NBA game, the Dallas Mavericks versus Brooklyn Nets, it was like a 2-point game. I have it on, but I'm looking at my damn phone the whole time. So I can't even watch a freaking sports game anymore. And that is my fault, but also it's subconsciously happening to me. So in a way, it's also my, what do they say? It's like I'm a product of my environment, and I am a little bit to blame, but also my environment, I think, is a little bit to blame. So that's how I feel about cell phone and cell phone usage when you're here on the show. Do not do it. Oh, and what do we got? We got a $20 super chat. Let me pull it up right now. Let me see. I don't even have the stream up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Who's hit that like button? All right, look at this. Was Hitler still alive in Argentina? You guys say 71% yes. And then Bad Buddhist. Oh, we love Bad Buddhist. Happy 300th. Here's to 300 more. Thank you, Bad Buddhist. You are always a real one for that. Now, I wanted to play this clip. I wanted to ask the audience if you guys think this clip is fair or foul. And Major League Baseball is back in town. So this is a new bit. It's called Fair or Foul. So this is famous streamer iShowSpeed, and he's on his tour to Cyber City in Chongqing, China. And he's been getting some interesting gifts. The first gift that he got was a banana, which is crazy because I remember clearly somebody on some other show gave somebody a banana and went viral. But this is different than a banana. I don't think a banana is racist. I think that's harmless. But I wonder if this gift is harmless. Let's get your opinion.
Speed, this is for you.
What is this?
It's a content. Speed, look.
Cotton?
Content.
I never got gifted cotton.
You are Lafayette? Yeah. Cristiano, my friend.
Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W gift, chat.
It's my love. It's my love. Speed, can I take a photo, please? Speed,
W gift. Bro, y'all be gifting me anything in China, bro. I'm not gonna. Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W gift, chat.
It's my love. It's my love.
Look how happy he was to give him cotton. Look at this. I just want you to see the joy on this Asian man's face. Look at it. Like you've never seen. It's literally like the love of a woman wouldn't make this man as happy as he is right now. I mean that. Look at that. You see that face? Yeah, I don't know if we can. I mean, it's just pure joy. He's just handed a black man cotton, and he couldn't be. And look at. I mean, he's never been that happy. His wedding day, he will not be as happy as he is at this moment, right there. So I wonder. This raises a question though, that I ask. A lot of people say the biggest problem in the world is white supremacy. I would say from that video, it's Chinese supremacy. And we got a $50 super chat. Hold on, what is this? Let me read this right now from Creatine Travis is great. Bubba Army in the chat. We love Creatine Travis. $50. Good work, Creatine Travis. He's a beast. He's helped Bubba do a lot of stuff, build out his studio. We like Creatine Travis. But I'm just saying, a lot of people like, oh, low key, they hate on the whites, but I feel like the Chinese, they don't get enough credit for actually causing a lot of problems. And I'm not going to go on an anti-China rant, but I mean, you see that they're doing military exercises in Taiwan. I think it's obvious that they're going to probably come to some sort of military conflict in Taiwan where America's going to have to get involved. And they say that we can't even compete in a war with China because we actually get most of our munitions, our gunpowder, for our weapons or bullets from China. So unless we decouple from China when it comes to a lot of our supplies, when it comes to our military industrial complex needs, it's going to be very difficult to fight a war with China. So listen, I know they're not that great at basketball. Okay, you know what? But being good at basketball, it's not the most important thing. But when I think about basketball, I think about Luka Doncic. Actually, it really makes me sick that he, in his first month of the Los Angeles Lakers, actually broke the record for most three-pointers made in 1 month. That's right, a franchise with Kobe Bryant, arguably the third greatest basketball player of all time, legends like Shaquille O'Neal and Wilt Chamberlain, and many, many more, too many to name. In his first month, Luka Doncic is also not only breaking records, but smashing records. And it just kind of makes you think, like, what's the point? Why even give my energy to the Dallas Mavericks? It's so obvious that they're obviously tanking the team. Why are they taking the team? I think it's because they want to move the team. Are there other reasons? Maybe it's more important to sacrifice the Dallas Mavericks. They can be the sacrificial lamb to support the Los Angeles Lakers in their run for the title in order to help the league's ratings. Maybe that could be it. Maybe it could just be that. Could it also be that, you know, the Adelsons are just so incompetent they would trade the best player in the league who's arguably going to win league MVP in the middle of a season? When I don't think that's ever been done. I don't know. Jimmy, Google this real quick before I do the ad read. Has there ever been a league MVP traded in the middle of the season? Look that up in the NBA. Maybe ask Gronk. But before we get back into the sports rant, guys, if you notice, I've lost some weight. I'm down about 30 pounds. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's been easy. It's actually been pretty difficult. And losing weight is difficult. But there's things that can make it easier. And if you're a yo-yo dieter like me, you can diet and you lose weight, but you gain it all back, plus a few extra pounds. So, you know, later you lose it again and you regain it again and again and again, and it's just a dangerous cycle. And studies show that it can increase your risk of heart attack or stroke, type 2 diabetes, and a lot of other health problems. Breaking free of your yo-yo diet pattern is a main reason doctors created Lean. Lean is a supplement, not an injection, and you don't need a prescription. The science behind Lean is impressive. Its studied natural ingredients target weight loss in 3 powerful ways. Lean helps maintain healthy blood sugar so you don't get those spikes and your body doesn't want to store fat. It helps control appetite and craving. So if you're like me and you want to eat a bunch of sweets at night, you take it. And you still might, you know, eat a little sweet because obviously we love sugar, we're addicted to sugar, but you do eat less. You crave less of those things that are just empty calories like sugar. And it also helps you burn fat by converting your fat into energy. So listen, If you're tired of losing weight and gaining it back, and if you want to lose meaningful weight at a healthy pace, Lean was created for you, all right? Let me get you guys started with 20% off when you enter the code ALEX20 at takelean.com. That's code ALEX20, all one word, at takelean.com. And they're helping me. I'm on that stuff, you know. It makes me a little warm in the morning, too. If it's been kind of cold outside, I'll take it. I feel, you know, a few degrees warmer, and I'm moving and grooving, and I can feel the thermogenic energy in my body and the fat being used as energy. And my waistline's thinner. I still have a long ways to go. I want to try to get under 210 pounds, so I still got about 15, 20 pounds to go. So I hope you guys will follow me on my journey. If you guys want to participate, go to takelean.com and consider supporting the show. And that's why we're here, guys. You know, it's not a secret. Lean is a sponsor of our show, and this show is very controversial. We've had a lot of controversial moments on this show, to say the least. And sponsors are sometimes hesitant to sponsor a show like this. So we always appreciate when our chat rats go and support our sponsors to keep this show going. And that's right, the show wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys. So if you guys also want to support the show, go to blazetv.com/primetime and consider getting a Blaze membership for 99 cents. We also put a lot of uncensored content, you know, behind the paywall. I know we just had a Dr. Stella Emanuel stuff, and we're talking about all kinds of crazy things that we cannot say on YouTube. I wish we could, but we can't, so we don't. We put it on the Blaze, and if you guys want to have access to that, you go to blazetv.com/primetime, and you can join for 99 cents. So, guys, let's talk about what we got coming up in the very near future. Next week, I'm going to be at the University of Connecticut. That is right. That is Thursday, the 10th. I need all of you chat rats that are in that metro area. We are about, I think it's an hour outside of Boston, Storrs, Connecticut. It is going to be a free event. We're going to be doing a public debate, you know, the tabling event where I'll debate some libtards and I'll chew them up and spit them out. And I want you guys to be a part of that. So I need everybody to come, if you're in that area, the Boston area, the Connecticut area, to come on down to the University of Connecticut, go Huskies, and, you know, watch the Pimp on a Blimp put on a display when it comes to being the world's greatest college debater. That's right, me, Charlie Kurt. And then after that, we're going to be in Clemson University doing the same thing, April 22nd with Turning Point USA. So I need all of you chat rats. If you're in the Clemson area, the South Carolina area, the Georgia area, whatever that area is, come on out to that event. And then what happens after that? A couple days after that, you know it. Morgan's tweeting about it. That's right. We have the official chat rat meetup, April 26th, 27th in Las Vegas. We're going to be staying at the Rio Hotel. We're going to be doing meet and greet and a comedy show. So if you guys want to come meet the Pimp on a Blimp live in person, that's me, Alex Stein, number 99. You want to get your mind blown and grown, and if you want to get your grind on and win some money, we're going to be playing blackjack. We're going to be doing all kinds of weird stuff. So if you guys want to be a part of that, come to Las Vegas, April 26th to the 27th. Shout out Morgan. Everybody go follow our top chat rat, Morgan. Oh, dude, we got a lot of other super chats.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but we got a bunch more super chats. Do you want to read them? Or
what is this? Why is prepaid wireless bringing me a pizza? What is it? Did you approve this? I don't know if I like this. I didn't. Oh, a pizza. What is it so nice? Where? Oh, it does. Kinda.
Pineapple. They try to do their best.
Wait, how does it say 300?
That's a 300. They try to do their best. It was kind of hard. I couldn't do it with pepperoni or meat, so.
Let's see if we can kind of fix it ourselves. Babe, thank you. That's so sweet.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh. And you know, I just did a commercial for Lean.
I know,
the
that's
diet
why
supplement. They're not going to like that I'm eating pizza.
I know, that was perfect timing, I thought.
And I'm on a very strict diet.
I know, but it's okay. Today's a special day. I know, they tried to, it was hard to see it, but.
Good job. That was very lovely, Paige.
That was very lovely. Wow, and it's hot, so I'll wait to eat it.
So yeah, while it's cooling off, I'll read some of the super chats.
Yeah, what super chats do we have?
Bad Buddhist and another super chat, $20. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas.
That will be sick.
Then we got a $25 one from. Oh, now it's not opening. It must have expired.
Well, I wonder why it's not opening. I wonder what the heck that's about.
Yeah, that's a little Oh, my phone just bugging out. We'll bring it up on the laptop, or if you have it.
Yeah,
open.
hold on. I'm trying to bring up something on the laptop too, real quick.
So the $25 one from Big Easy 375. Happy 300th episode, Bubba Army.
Yes, Bubba Army's in the chat. You guys are coming in hardcore tonight. Shout out Bubba Army. We love you guys. We love Bubba.
And then $50 Canadian, I don't know what that is, USD, from Red Dragon. Congrats on 300, bro. Wish I could make it to Vegas. Put 50 on black for me.
No, probably not going to do that, but we're going to be fitting 50 on black for the people that are there. We're going to be gambling like a bunch of degenerates, and I'm not smoking cigarettes, but I might be vaping some vapes. You realize how cool I look when I vape like that, guys? If you want to look cool, and I have a beautiful girlfriend that I love, but if you are single and you can't get a girlfriend, start vaping, because if a girl vapes, she's a whore and she's easy to get with. So it's a good way to meet people. Okay, I just emailed myself something. Let me see if I can get it here. This is we haven't posted this yet, and you've been killing me, babe. Let's see if it'll let me download it. If we can play my screen. You don't have a mic here. Grab that handheld. I don't even know if it's turned on. I want to play. This is Paige getting. Look at this. Can you see the? Yeah, take the computer real quick. So look, this is. We haven't put it in the video yet. No, we'll just talk loud. You should. Does that one not work? No, we don't have any time. Just use a handheld. Okay, just sit there real quick, babe. We haven't posted this yet. But this is you getting. We didn't have a great angle of you getting the coffee thrown on you. Oh, this is right after the coffee. What is that? What is that? What is that? In that? Can you tell what that is?
I don't know, but it was warm, and it was coffee because it smelled like my hair smelled like.
This is when they throw it on you, and then that guy's hitting you with that stick right there.
Yes, and the funniest part though is that. The guy, he has earrings in that are like dangling, so he just looks like so gay. Like hitting me with that flag, and then you're a dude with a beard that has dangly earrings on. I don't. It's funny. It wasn't funny whenever he kept trying to suffocate us with that flag, but.
I don't know if does it let me go full screen?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I don't even know because it's a weird orientation. Because it's up and down, and then. Yeah, well, we're gonna put out a better edit of this, but babe, we didn't get that great of footage. Let me see if I.
Whenever I was filming, I definitely got their faces, like whoever had done it, because I know that it was two women, and then the water bottle I think was a guy, because I got like 2 coffees and then a water bottle.
Well, and yeah, don't show my screen. I'm gonna pull up my email. I think there's another one I can pull up. But what I was gonna say is, it's nice. Well, I feel bad. You saw we were just talking about it on Sky News. Actually, I should pull that up real quick. Let me get this before I pull that up.
While you're pulling it up, Mitch the Mark sent a $20 super
Mitch the Mark,
chat.
babe, we got all of the Bubba Armies in the chat. We made over $100 on Bubba,
says,
way more than $100.
Says cheers to 300. Pops and I are watching. Hands up, Bubba Army.
We love Bubba Army. Bubba Army is the best. Okay, so here.
Bubba Army is the best.
Maybe later. So this is Rita giving me some grief.
You decided to mark the occasion by attending a protest in Texas. You were blasting the song "Dude Looks Like a Lady," "Dude Looks Like a Lady," and yeah, not surprisingly, it took around 5 seconds before you were attacked.
What is going on? Oh, children, you get free cyber surgery! Kill yourself!
Transgenderism and it's made effective.
Look at this. You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah, I'm so scared. What are you going to do?
Alex, I may be jumping to conclusions here, but I don't think they were happy to see you.
No, Rita, it's a cliche you say a lot. The party of tolerance and acceptance is not very tolerant or accepting when it comes to people that even try to have the same viewpoint. I went there to try to, I guess, be friendly, and obviously I was joking, I was being sarcastic, but as soon as I stood up and I had the boombox playing Aerosmith, They knew what was going on, and they immediately got violent. And I really feel bad because I was there with the cameraman and my girlfriend, and they threw coffee on her. You know, they threw water on me. And I'm trying to go there, and this is a very tense situation. I go there, and I try to have, I guess, a different angle. I try to be funny, or I try to be, you know, goofy. But in reality, these protests are getting dangerous, and there's more and more of these protests, Rita. So I'm happy that this didn't actually get much worse than it really was.
Well, yeah, he got a bit willing there. There was a bit of argy-bargy, and I'm not sure whether you should be taking your girlfriend to these little projects, Alex. We need to have a talk about that off camera, because I'm never going to have you married off if you pull stunts like this, taking your girlfriend to a Trans Day of Visibility protest. No. Now, let's talk about Super Bowl champions, the Eagles.
And we went and started talking about the Eagles. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you, though, for being there with me. I do feel bad sometimes, and then Rita shames me. We love Rita. She deserves to shame me, but her saying that, it hits home, it's closer to home. Because I do feel bad taking to these things. What do you think about going to these crazy protests?
I know that this does sound crazy, but I do like going. I know that sounds weird.
It doesn't sound weird because you like the adrenaline rush, you like the craziness, you like it gets you. And then when we're done with the protest, we're like laughing. It's weird. You go from like almost crying to, and sometimes you have cried. Let's be real. You have cried. You know, it has gotten emotional because people have attacked you, and that's just a normal, you know, emotional response. But my point is, you go from like that really hectic state of like emotional. You know, fear basically to happiness really quickly.
Well, also, this is something that obviously we're both passionate about, but I am passionate about politics and obviously media, and that's something that I do want to have a career in. So I want to be like boots on the ground, seeing what these protests are like, because a lot of people online, they just kind of have the same talking points. So we're actually out there doing it, which makes obviously your content different. That's why you obviously have the fan base that you do. But the thing that honestly just irritates me the most and is the most frustrating isn't even the protesters, because whenever you go, you know that these people are going to be insane. I hate that they get violent, of course, and physical, but it's the police that are just standing there and they don't do anything, and they actually yell at us. And it doesn't matter if you're going and antagonizing someone. We're not being physical, so we should not be physically assaulted at all. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but they don't give a damn about us. They see us out there and they see us with our cameras and they don't like it. But I feel like we have to document it so people can see like what these protests are like and how insane some of these people are. Yeah. But this is what I don't get. We were just at a protest. Jimmy and Brandon and Bryce were there, and Sam and you, and my dad was there, and Jeff, the car dealer. That was a crazy crew. And that video will be coming out next week. And nothing really that crazy happened, but like these protests, if we don't go, they want the protests to be seen. So in a weird way, it's this weird kind of like catch-22 for them. It's like they're literally protesting me and they don't want me to be there. But if I don't go there and film it, like nobody will see it. So it's kind of like if a tree falls in the woods and nobody is there to see it, doesn't make a sound. Like if they just protest and I'm not there, we're not filming it, nobody's going to see their stupid protest. So it's just stupid that they limit us and try to block the camera, especially when they're blocking Bryce's camera.
They immediately did that. And on top of that, they came over to me too. And I told them, I was like, why, if you're so proud of your cause, why can I not film it? I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here filming. And they did kind of leave me alone a little bit after that. But you're completely right. It just makes no sense. If you're so proud of what you're doing, why do you care if it's being filmed? Like, you should want your message out there, right? But most of the time they do turn physical and they don't want that documented on camera at all, is what I kind of think.
That is what I think too. Okay, now pull up my screen real quick, babe. You notice that I have been on a health kick, even though you got me this pizza when I specifically told you that I'm dieting today, which I do appreciate. And you see my personal, one of my other heroes besides Gavin is a guy by the name of Alex Jones. And if I can read this tweet, can you read it, Jimmy?
I am losing fat while gaining muscle.
Can you do Alex Jones' voice, or maybe Brandon can?
Yeah, you do a better Alex Jones, Brandon.
Get out of the way. I'm losing fat while gaining muscle, and I owe much of my success to taking the right supplements like ultramethylene blue at realalexjones.com, the best USP grade methylene blue.
And it's working, babe. I'm taking methylene blue, and I'm losing weight, too. And so it's funny, Brandon left this methylene blue on here. I can't believe that Alex Jones just lost like 40 pounds, and he's like, you know, this is a fabric dye. That's what they use this for, and it's a salt. It's like a sodium chloride, and it's a fabric dye. There's no way this. Do you guys think this is why Alex Jones is losing weight? Because he's taking this It might be. I mean, look at him, dude. He looks jacked up. Here, let's see a little more. I'll go down. I mean, dude, look, he was obese not that long ago. Now he's got veins in his arm. I hope we don't get like a community guideline strike for showing his nipple. But
the only thing I can think of though, whenever I see that dye, is that city council meeting. Whenever you were yelling at that old guy and your mouth was dyed blue.
that was crazy.
That's just all I can think. Yeah, that wasn't.
And I'm done putting it on my teeth because I read this thing. One, if you take enough of it, you can stain your porcelain toilet, and two, it'll stain your porcelain fillings. If you have fillings, which I have like a ton of fillings, and I have a ton of cavities because I'm a mess, yeah, it'll stain my cavities. So I take it. I actually haven't been taking it, just a little drop, probably not as much as AJ, but I don't know. It's worked a little bit for me. I'm not recommending methylene blue. It's a fabric dye. It was actually the first. Little history lesson on it. Dr. Berg, who's a Scientologist, who does a great health channel, he talked about methylene blue is actually the first synthetic medicine that they started to use, after natural remedies. That was the first synthetic medicine that doctors prescribed. So it is kind of crazy that they used to use that as a medicine. So I don't know. Maybe it's the reason why Alex Jones is jacked. Maybe not.
We got 2 more $50 super chats.
What from who? Was it first? Shout them out.
Both from the same guy who gave us the original $50 super chat. It was Creatine Travis.
Creatine Travis is dominating. Thank you, Creatine Travis. Thank you, Bubba Army. Shout out freaking Bubba Army. So one thing too, babe, we've been arguing about is me.
And you arguing?
Yeah, about me going to Tijuana to get my dental care. So I wanted to call it Tijuana.
Well, we do need to state, though, that I have changed my stance a little bit because...
What is your stance? You're going to let me...
Because I don't want... I know anything bad could happen in the U.S., obviously, but I don't want you getting any serious surgeries done, like oral surgeries. But if you want to go to the dentist, I'll chill on the beach and you can get your teeth...
George, our director is Hispanic, so I feel like that's a...
Dental Estudios, La Lili, buenas tardes.
Hola, my name is Alejandro, me llamo Alejandro, and I am going to San Diego, and I want to go to Tijuana to get some dental work done. And I was calling you about scheduling an appointment, but I had a couple questions before I do that. Is it easy to go back and forth, or do you guys pick me up? How does the transportation work to get there from San Diego?
We unfortunately don't offer the service of picking up. Of the transportation.
But as long as I get there, I just get there myself is how it works. So because I know some clinics, I think.
You can just ask for an Uber. It's really not that far. It's almost like 10 to 15 minutes, like in the car.
And so it's quick to go across the border. Okay, that's good. And my girlfriend's freaking out because I need a gum graft. I don't need just the. I actually need a crown fix, and I need a gum graft. And I have a couple fillings.
A bone graft?
No, not a bone graft, a gum graft, or they lift my gums up. I have a regenerative gum disease, I think, because I've been vaping so much.
Okay, I understand. We have a specialist in that area. We would advise you to first. I don't know if you have a planned treatment from another dentist.
I can send that. I do have that. And then, okay, so I'll send you that. Now, last thing, my girlfriend's freaked out. I'm not going to go there. You're not going to, put me under and I'm going to wake up without a kidney or something like that, right? It's very safe. I mean, I don't mean that with any disrespect, but my girlfriend's freaking out. And I think that the Tijuana service would be better than in America because America's healthcare system is so corrupt.
No, we wouldn't take any kidneys out of you.
Okay, and you're not gonna add any kidneys either. I don't want an extra kidney as well either. You're not gonna touch anything with my kidneys. You guarantee? Okay, see, babe.
You don't have to worry about that. You can also check our Google reviews. We have up to I think 150 at least.
Okay, last thing.
So you can check that out.
Last thing, and I'm looking at it. You have great reviews. 4.9 over 150 reviews at Tijuana Dental Studio. Last question though. I love street tacos. If you do some fillings, will my mouth be healed fast enough for me to eat some street tacos before I go to San Diego, or am I going to have to miss out on Taco Tuesday if I go to Tijuana on a Tuesday?
Well, I would advise you to eat that first because we don't actually. We would have to see you for a consultation first, as I mentioned.
Yes. Okay.
So I don't actually know.
I know. I understand that. Okay, but this actually is the last question. When it comes to pain medication, can you give me pain medication and can I bring it back to the United States?
We just offer the receipts. we don't offer medication, but we have a pharmacy right next to us.
But the pharmacy, can I get some strong stuff? I want some fentanyl if I can get it.
Well, you can just get it. It's
Do you use nitrous oxide on the? Yeah. Oh, you guys don't use nitrous oxide in the dentist there, do you guys? In Mexico, that's not a common practice. I read.
I wouldn't know.
Nitrous oxide, laughing gas. Kanye West is on it. He takes a lot of nitrous. Well, listen, will you guys give me at least a few Xanny bars before the thing to kind of loosen me up, or some Valium, just to kind of relax me?
I actually would have to ask what kind of medicine that we offer, but that's up to the dentist.
Can I drink a couple cervezas before? Because when I go to Mexico, I like to have authentic cerveza. Can I have 1 or 2 cervezas before I come into the office?
I would advise you not to.
But would you still operate on me? I know. Listen, they advise me to do a lot of stuff. I still do it. I'm just saying, would the dentist be like, "Hey, this guy smells like a dang brewery. Get out of my dental chair," or is he going to be like, "Hey, listen, it's Mexico. I get it." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But we would advise you to come sober, first of all.
Well, no weed. I can smoke weed because I'm going to be in San Diego. They have legal weed, so I'm definitely going to smoke weed before, if I'm being honest. And probably take a gummy. I'm going to take a gummy. I'm going to take a couple gummies, honestly, because I'm nervous. And the Uber, I don't like being in the Ubers with the strangers.
Well, if you need any procedures, I don't want you to. I would advise you not to, because we.
Why? Marijuana is safe. I thought marijuana is safe. That's why it's legal, right?
I wouldn't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
Dang. Okay. Well, I thought it was 420 friendly in Mexico. Is marijuana not legal in Mexico?
I think not yet.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. Okay, I apologize. See, I thought Mexico was wide open. I thought you could smoke it. I thought that's where it came from, honestly. I didn't mean no disrespect. All right. Well, thank you. And we are going to make an appointment. So I will be calling you back shortly, and I'll be emailing you my workup from the dentist. They said that they quoted me like $11,000, and they said the gum graft is nearly $4,000.
Oh, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll be waiting for your call.
And I am going to smoke weed before, so I don't, I just want that known. I'm sorry about that, but I won't say anything to the dentist if you don't say anything.
Well, I cannot promise anything to you. Sorry. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, that poor woman.
That's the best customer service.
That was
Mexico
incredible. I know,
has.
dude. If I called a dentist in America right now and I said that exact same script, how quick would they have hung up on me?
Very.
That is what is called bedside manner. I mean, yes, they're still using like Civil War techniques to take out your teeth. It doesn't matter. I think that is going to be a very good experience for me. If it's any reflection of the customer service that I just received on that phone call, if I get dental care that is even in the same range as that level of customer service, I know that I'm going to have a smile that I will be proud of. She's pretty cool. Like they're not going to care if I had cerveza before.
I have no comment.
And then they give you pain medication. And I don't know if you know this, if you take alcohol and pain medicine, it makes it stronger.
No, I'm aware of that.
They teach you that in DARE. I thought that was weird that they taught us that in DARE.
You did not take any lessons from DARE.
I learned a lot from DARE. Slow your roll. I learned a lot from DARE, and I love DARE, and I actually encourage all the kids. Charleston White was a graduate of the DARE program.
I think I have heard that before.
Yeah, he said that in a podcast. Okay, now I want to show. There's a teacher that is. Where is this, in Duncanville, or where is this? This is in the Metroplex.
It's Red Oak.
Red Oak, yes, Red Oak, a little south of here, south of Fort Worth, or south of Dallas, actually, and. This is crazy. This teacher, are they on administrative leave? Let's just watch.
They resigned.
They resigned. Okay, they resigned.
He
so
resigned.
Look at this teacher talking about pronouns. I can't believe this is real. I honestly cannot believe this is real.
Months, Red Oak was my sanctuary.
If you asked Rosalind Sandry where she'd be sitting right now a month ago, she'd tell you Red Oak High School.
I used to joke around with them that being a teacher is all I've ever wanted to do since I was 5 years old.
But the reason she's not is why we're sitting down with her today.
When I resigned and signed that resignation, I felt like I was signing away my ability to teach in the state of Texas. I don't know that another school will touch me now.
Sandry says she felt like she had no choice but to resign from Red Oak ISD. after the amount of hatred she received from this video she posted on her TikTok.
Hi, I'm Rosie, Texas English teacher.
Expressing herself about the reception she got from students.
When I told them I had changed my pronouns, jumped right into it. They call me ma'am.
That was until the video was reposted on X.
They pinned it to the top of their X account for 5 days.
The video, posted on the Libs on TikTok X account, now has more than 3 million views.
She says that's when she started getting death threats and other nasty emails.
In my school email, I got a notice that told me to eat a bullet.
It also got the attention of State Representative Brian Harrison, who posted this on his X account, calling for Sandry's resignation. The district confirmed with WFAA they accepted Sandry's resignation effective immediately on Monday.
I felt for my safety and the safety of the school, it's all I could do.
Schools are for education, not for indoctrination.
I spoke with Representative Harrison over Zoom on Tuesday.
Teaching children, minors, young children, that boys can become girls and girls can become boys is at odds with objective reality. And the biological reality is that there are two sexes.
Sandry says her dream was stripped away from her.
That's all I want is to be back in the classroom.
And now she can only hope that'll happen again one day.
Just pause it. Go back to
just
pause it back on the face real quick, though, if you can, George. I don't know. Just imagine this. This is not in San Francisco, California. This is not in New York City. This is in Red Oak, Texas, in a very conservative area. And imagine this. You live in Red Oak. You probably work in, like, you know, a blue-collar job. You work a hard job. You send your kids to school, and you have a damn gargoyle teaching them about their pronouns. I mean, this is real life. And listen, Libs of TikTok, they do get a little bit of... Obviously, they do a lot of good work, but they also get a little bit of hate because when they do share these things, people like this person loses her job. And I don't think that Shia, Libs of TikTok, wants people to lose their job. Actually, I would say she does want this person to lose her job. My point is, I don't think we should ever celebrate somebody having to lose their job, even if I disagree with them politically. But when it comes to teachers, like, this person should be working at, like, a porno theater or something. I mean, not a damn school around children. So I do feel bad that this transgender freak lost their job, but this is a real serious thing that's happening. And when I was in school, not that long ago, or long ago, however you describe it, however you determine time works in your reality, my point is, when it comes to this person, I would have never thought that I would have a teacher that looked like a guy with weird eyeliner on and a wig like that. Like, that would never be a possibility, but this is the real world that we live in. And you're going to school a lot closer to me. Did you have any trans teachers? Or, like, we had a gay teacher. The theater teacher was gay, Mr. Masters, but nobody cared. He didn't wear a dress. This is unbelievable.
I remember in 8th grade, we had an athletics coach she was a girl. She was very tomboy, and this girl went up to her and was like, "Are you lesbian?" Because you could just kind of tell. She just, whatever. And that was, like, the biggest deal. And she was like, no, got kind of flustered, but she was lesbian.
She was a lesbian. She hid it. So kind of like Ellen. Ellen hid
yeah.
that she was a lesbian for a long time.
Which I think, honestly, but I feel like it's kind of hypocritical, but because I feel like if a teacher is straight and they have pictures of their family, I'm like, well, that's fine. But if they're, like, trans or, something else, I'm like, that's just too much. So I don't know. I think it is best probably just keep family and all that stuff out of the classroom, obviously, but people like that are predators. The fact that they're trying to get validation from children is very unsettling. So.
This is a predator. Watch this. Pull up the clips, baby. All right. Have you seen this teacher? She's trying to say that she only... Gosh, these ads suck on... You can't even read the title. Married Illinois teacher, 30, says she was accused of molesting boy 15 because she's good looking. And she has a crazy video. Let's see if we can play it. I don't want to play this dang ad. Let's see if it'll play after the ad. Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need?
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your...
She's trying to act like she's so surprised why the cops are dealing with you. You've been having sex with a child, ma'am. Like,
And her husband's in the car.
Is my husband coming with?
Is my husband coming with? Listen to this. This woman's so sick. She's been molesting boys. But...
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yeah. He's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him.
The cop should have said, is he having sex with children too? And then no.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
Yeah, you just molested
Am I in trouble? Like,
Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, you had sex with a child. You're in the back of a police car for having sex with a child. I mean, this is...
Oh my God.
Just disgusting.
So the story is that the mom was the one that found these text messages and blew up the spot, and that the kid wasn't even.
I think it was like 2 years after it, or it was like
Yeah,
a year or so
the
after
kid was
it
fine with
happened,
it. The
I think.
kid, I mean, she's okay looking, but still, this is the thing. She's a teacher. You're not supposed to be having sex with your students, but it is just a weird dichotomy now that I look on the internet. I feel like I see more stories, and you do see it with guys, with girls, but I feel like I've seen more stories with the female teachers sleeping with the male students. I see more of that, which is crazy how that's become so prevalent.
I just don't understand how you look at a student, someone under 18, and you're like attracted to them.
Yeah, well, actually, I actually do understand, and this is a shot at all teachers. We got to wrap up the show. If you work as a teacher, God bless your soul. That's a great job. That's very admirable. But you're a weirdo for wanting to be around children all day. I mean, I hate to be like that, and I'm sorry to call you that, but no adult wants to hang around children all day long unless you got some major malfunction or something. And I'm not talking about coaching your son's team. I'm talking about like always being with students all day long for work, and then your weekends always with kids. It's like, no, sometimes we're adults. You need to hang around with adults. But listen, different strokes for different folks. Protect your kids, because you are going to have a transgender teacher or even a hot teacher try to sleep with your kids. So you can't protect them from the trannies. You can't protect them from the hot teachers. It's a very scary place in these public universities and private universities for that matter. So guys, thank you for 300 episodes. Thank you to all the What, say that?
Oh,
what?
I said tease Landau's.
Oh, and we got the great Dave Landau in studio tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be an epic episode. I can't wait for Dave to be on. This will be his first time on the show. So that is such an honor to have Dave on. Legendary comedian. You know him from Last Comic Standing. You know him from, Crowder's show. Obviously, that was crazy. But, he's been on Anthony Cumia's show. He's a legend. He's a great guy. Normal World, obviously, here. Normal World. But I was just trying to give his older resume, his current resume, Normal World. Great show. Everybody needs to go watch it. It's right here on The Blaze. And you get that free when you join blazetv.com/primetime. You get it for 99 cents. All right, guys, 300 episodes. So we end the show, episode 300, the same way as we started the first one with that freestyle finale. So DJ, hit that beat. Hit me that microphone. Yo. 300 episodes on my mind. Pizza, I eat it all the time. I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat meat. But I like to walk with my feet. Got the shoes off. Call a cop. Sock is cloth. Like a boss, I'm a pimp. No shrimp. 300 more to go. And I'll be smoking at Tijuana, causing all this baby mama drama. I love you, babe. I gotta protect her. Thank you for 300 episodes. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the show. Peace.